Hey, inspirational guidance to row here, Ebony. I'm here to do messages for the mothers of fire. All mothers of fire, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. These are messages for you. Motivational messages for all fire signs. Mother fire signs. The mothers of fire. For the mothers of fire. Aries. Okay. You have released shame, Aries. Leo, mother. Embrace your imperfections. Sagittarian mothers. Assert your authentic needs. The overall energy for all fire sign mothers is set clear boundaries. Empower yourself by setting limits, such as saying no to a request or socializing less. This kind of self-care creates more respectful, healthy relationships. So it's about setting clear boundaries with all of you fire sign mothers. And it could be setting boundaries with your children. Don't get it twisted. Happy Mother's Day. Okay. All right. So let's do it. Aries. You have released shame. If you've been shamed for being sensitive or anything else, tell yourself, I'm ready to release this shame. I am lovable, caring person. Okay. So if you feel like you've been too sensitive, been ashamed for, just being too nice and doing things for others, it's time to clear the path and just say no. Aries mothers, if this is you, if you feel like you haven't been, then it's a clearing of this energy, okay, to set clear boundaries, not just with others, but with yourself. All right. You're lovable and you're a caring person. You may have been doing things for others, taking care of others, and not feeling or not receiving that reciprocal energy by way of family, friends, or your children. It's saying it's time to empower yourself to set the bar. Okay? When it comes down to family, when it comes down to friends, when it comes down to your children. You've been doing all that you can. For Aries, what is this release shame? For Aries mothers, what is this release shame? For Aries mothers. Aries mothers. You got the lead here. Your energy, Aries. This is all about the lead. Number 4 could be of significance to you or for you. You could be born on the 4th. 4-4, excuse me. Step back, reconnect, rest, and recharge is just to breathe. Guide, prioritize, structure, art, effort, and reason. In matters of the heart, the energy of this card can both help and hinder. Examine the role you play in your relationships. Do you take the lead and guide the direction of the relationships, or do you follow the other person? If you lead, are you forcing your will on the other person? If you follow, are your own needs being met? A solid relationship involves give and take, lead and follow. There has to be an even exchange of energy. And this is true for all relationships. This card reminds you to guide, to not dominate. This card focuses on the intellectual rather than the emotional side of relationships. How is the relationship serving those involved? If a relationship is to be healthy and strong, everyone's needs must be met. There has to be a significant structure and order so that each person knows the boundaries. Each person must make the relationship a priority and put effort into making it strong. And finally, the decisions made in or about the relationship must be based on sound reasoning rather than pure ego. If you're looking for a romantic relationship, are you actively searching or are you hoping someone will simply show up in your life? This is a card of action, of being proactive, not reactive. Take the lead, network, and make yourself available. Affirmation: I ensure that my relationships are healthy and that each person's needs are met. So, again, like I said, this is your card, Aries. Okay, so this is all about you taking charge. This is also a controlling card. Okay, so when it says release shame, it can be, are you shameful or is someone else around you shameful when it comes down to your motherly ability or nature when it comes to taking the lead, taking charge in your household, your children, your relationships. Okay, is it about also looking into the control of things, how you want things to go? Okay, or how things have been going to which is out of your control. Okay, and it's now a time to take a lead in that and set clear boundaries of how things need to be operated this time around, how things need to go that will benefit not just you but all parties involved. But it's also initiative, taking the initiative to also hear what others have to say, and it's more like a balancing the scales, so to speak. Okay, we got you thinking about confronting a situation, you or someone else. Okay, having a desire to talk to someone who's in sadness or isolating themselves. This could be possibly you in sadness and isolating yourself because it's more about other people and their priorities than it is yours. Okay, and if this has anything to do with you as a mother, then this is more about you taking charge, either taking too much control in your children's lives, or it's about you not having any control of their life. Okay, by way of implementing yourself as their mother and saying what it is you have to say and rendering the verdict, so to speak. And you're feeling either overwhelmed with that not happening or you're overwhelmed with too much of that happening. Okay, take it how it resonates. Leo, mother. Embrace your imperfections. Release the idea that you must be without flaws. Humans are imperfect, messy, and also miraculous. Simply aim to be the best person possible. In other words, setting clear boundaries when it comes down to yourself. That it's okay to make a mistake. That is okay if you're not perfect in the eyes of other people or in the eyes of your children or yourself. Okay, that you do mess up. That you may have some things going on in your life that you have to deal with, traumatized childhood trauma wounds, things that you've experienced in your past. You may have some healing that you may have to do, Leo women. Okay, and your children or people around you may can't understand that, and it's not for them to get the clear understanding. It's for you to get a clear understanding by way of knowing what next step there is to take in your healing, or how to get through it, how to deal with it, or how to hone in and reinventing a new you by shedding what was old. Period. For Leo mothers, you get two. You get solar plex chakra and a win or lose. Excuse me. And pretty much your solar plex chakra is clearly all about your willpower, your self-esteem, and your confidence, right? So let's see. Number 5. Win or lose. Disagreements, ego, detached, love. Often in matters of the heart, people find themselves in disagreements, set against one another in a battle of wills. Ego takes the place of intellect. Greed overtakes generosity. The love in the relationship is forgotten in the desire to win. Excuse me, but where there's a winner, there's also a loser. The partners are no longer equal and the relationship can falter or completely break down. At this time, be cautious about letting your ego trick you into acting in your own self-interest, especially at someone else's expense. If another person is trying to provoke you, do your best to remain detached. Solve disagreements in a way that makes everyone a winner. Find the middle ground where each person yields just a bit, but just enough. Let love be your guide in dealing with conflicts around matters of the heart. In the end, it's not winning that matters, it's the love. So, And considering that self confidence deals with the solar plex chakra, this is all about, again, someone being in their ego. Okay, so I'm talking to Leo mothers out here who you may be in your ego. Take it how resonates. It could be someone else, but if you're in your ego, and this is pertaining to also your children, you're in your ego by way of you make a mistake. It's like saying you make a mistake. You did something. Okay. You know you did this. You know it messed up the relationship. Or you're doing something that keeps you away from your child. You're doing something that keeps you in the mindset of having to keep up with the times, or keep up with Joneses, or keep up with whatever. What you're failing to realize is that with you being in this ego-based mentality, it's weighing in on your children and your relationships. Relationship with your children, relationship with your man, woman, relationships with your friends. It weighs in heavy. Because if your whole idea is to win at life, to win at this, to win at all costs, then what's the thrill in clearly understanding the people who lost? Is there any thrill in caring or having compassion for the people that lost? Or would it even be a thrill in the fact that you may have lost? So it's setting boundaries with competitors, people who want to come in and want to compete. It's setting boundaries with yourself when it comes down to an energy of, I have to do this. And no matter what it takes, I have to do this. And no matter how, but I have to look a certain way when I do it. Or I have to remain in this light when it's done. Or I have to be this. Oh my God, I made a mistake. Let me clean it up because I can't let so and so see or know that I was like that, or I. It's time to be authentic. It's time to be the real you. It's time to show the real you. It's time to embrace that you're human, that you make mistakes. Okay. And if by way you're a Leo woman, mothers that are having challenging times with your children, because whether you're in addictions or whether you're being bogged down by a relationship or things that are happening in your life, obstacles and challenges getting in the way, and you're not spending enough time with your child, or you implement yourself into your children affairs by way of being the winner or being seen as mommy dearest, you're going to lose all the time, no matter if you think you're winning. You're going to lose all the time because you're going to lose out on the love. That's why it says, aim to be the best person possible. But it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay if you lost a battle or two. It's okay. Because that's what makes your imperfect perfect. That you'll fall down, but you'll get back up. That you'll hit a brick wall, but you're just like, oh, all right, let me take a break and, let me find a way. It's learning. It's growing. It's evolving. And it's more about love. It's more about embracing your messiness. Set the boundary when it comes down to yourself, Leo mothers. And like I said, somebody could be in here doing this to you. Always pointing at your flaws. Always pointing at your wrongs. Always pointing at what you didn't do. How you should have did something. It's like you can't win. It's like a losing battle every day. Then set clear boundaries. You can give me your opinion all day, but don't judge me by way of making me feel that emotion you feel for me. That's when you're going to lose. Thank you. Moving forward, right? Sagittarius, assert your authentic needs. Sagittarian women, mothers, in a kind, confident tone, speak your needs rather than hiding them. Empower yourself by being authentic. Whether this come by way of children, because children are on this card. You got 2 boys, twins. All right, but I'm talking to a Sagittarian mothers that it's things that you want either from your relationships with the children, family, friends, take how it resonates. You want relationships, right? You want something here, but you're not speaking about it. You're hiding what it is that you need. Why? You know, what's this about? Could be all about your success. It could be all about what you believe in that makes your dreams come true. Okay? But it's fear here. Believe and succeed. Number 6 can be significant to you or for you. Confidence, achievement, inspiration, recognition. Faith is powerful and can bring about amazing results. It's important at the time to believe in yourself and in your aspirations regarding love. Think and act as if all that you desire is inevitable. Your confidence will send a signal to the universe that you are ready to have that perfect relationship with a spouse, partner, parent, sibling, child, or friend. The energies of success are around you. Use them to achieve your dreams. A lighthouse shines in its light as a beacon to passing ships to help them navigate the surrounding waters. At this time, you can be a beacon to others by acting confidently and being victorious. You can inspire your loved ones to reach out for what they desire. Recognize your power to affect people in positive ways. Congratulate yourself for this ability and honor that same ability in others. This is coming out by way of saying, assert your authentic needs as well. What is it clearly that you need from others that you keep giving others? Because obviously you're giving something that you would like in return, Sagittarian women, whether it's from your family, your children, friends, whatever it is for you. It's something you need in return. It's something that you've been dreaming about, wanting so badly to be given back to you. But you may be feeling stripped from it, or you may be stripping yourself from it. It says set clear boundaries. Which means there's a need for you to speak up about how it is you feel, what it is you would like, what it is that you want in turn. And there's nothing wrong with that. And that's being honest with yourself. Excuse me. All right. See what the universe has to say. Overall messages for fire sign mothers. Overall messages for fire sign mothers. Messages you have for fire sign mothers. Messages for fire sign mothers. Ha. Ha ha. Fire sign mothers, universe has your back. When you set these clear boundaries, however this is for you, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarian mothers, the universe will back you up. Whatever you fear of losing when you set these boundaries, the universe is here to back you up. Whatever changes by way you have to make within yourself for yourself in setting clear boundaries, the universe is here to back you up. Thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perception so that I can see what is of highest good. That's all I have for you, fire sign mothers. Happy Mother's Day to you, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And until next time, I'll talk to you later.